Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. We begin tonight with some philanthropic news. Footballer Leonard Jilks, formerly of Barnard Hill but currently residing in Bermuda, today paid a courtesy call on 2 primary schools in the vicinity to present football gear.
And Methodist being our home ground, so to speak, our playground. We had a lot of fun at times in this area. I know what the parents go through, having gear, football, cricket, whatever, for the kids. I think it's only right for me, when I'm in a position to help my fellow countrymen. And to also give me a high in doing that. I feel excellent when I'm giving to anybody.
Well, PE teacher at the Gordon Walcott Methodist School, Christopher Duncan, welcomed the donation.
Today we are receiving these equipment from the gentleman, Mr. Jill, and it has come at a very opportune time. It is equipment that is needed, and we're going to ensure that the children who get to play with this equipment are going to enjoy the experience and look forward to contributing to not just their school, their district, and football for the nation as a whole.
Mr. Jilks also made a similar presentation to his old club, VSADC.
This is the area had a lot to do with my upbringing. As you know, we always have a bad name around St. Lucia. But I could say this, without my village, my brought up coming up in the hood, I wouldn't be here today, because they taught me how to survive, how to stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right to give back, and it's a joy when I give things to people, and I will do it over and over and over again. And I will go as far as remembering a former president, the late JFK, saying, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you do for your country."
Well, VSADC youth coach Peter Prosper expressed gratitude on behalf of the club.
We appreciate this gesture from Mr. Gills, better known as Toothless. I've known him from a boy. He came from our area, the ghetto, the Conway, the Darling Road, Barnard Hill area. We played together as a boy. He have given us boots in the past, and we appreciate this time he given us some more. And we thank him for that, and we hope the relationship continue. As we know, the VSADC Academy is a lot of kids from the grassroots, Conway, the CDC, Georgeville area, for that show. So the parents will not be able to afford the boots, so this gesture will go a long way and to assist them in their development. And once again, we thank Mr. Gills for this gesture on behalf of VSADC, as a VSADC man. Okay, Toothless?
You're welcome, buddy.
Okay, Toothless.
Anytime, man.
Okay, Toothless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Toothless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Toothless.
You gotta talk the talk and walk the walk.
Okay, man. Show them how you could
Well, in cricket, St. Lucia and Woodward Island Volcanoes middle order batsman Kenny Les Boris followed up his previous half-century with another half-century over the last weekend, as his team Central Sports defeated Victoria by an innings and 35 runs in the TNTCB Premiership 1. Another St. Lucian, Gary Matre, playing for Victoria, he took 2 wickets. Scores in this match: Victoria 139 all out, Shervin Ganga 46, Shajan Babwa he took 4 for 41. In the second innings they scored 127 all out, with Shervin Ganga 29, Shajan Babwa he took 6 for 44. Christopher Vincent bagged 3 for 29. Central Sports, they batted once, they scored 301 for 8 declared. 81 was scored by Powell, Kenny Les Boris 67, Gary Mafre he took 2 for 64. Central Sports, they won by an innings and 35 runs. Now, locally, 2 matches were played in the Honorable Ezekiel Joseph T20 competition on Sunday, March 25, 2018 at the Debarra playing field. Now, in the first match, reduced to 15 overs aside because of early morning showers, Torrens United, they made light work of veterans and defeated them by 45 runs. Batting first after winning the toss, Torrens United, they scored an imposing 168 for 5 from their allotted 15 overs. Well, leading the charge with the bat for Torrens United was Jad Goodman. He scored 44 with 3 4s and 4 6s. Sivan Joseph, he scored 42 with 5 fours and 2 sixes. And Alvin Lafay, he scored 34 with 3 sixes. Javon Nicholas was the best bowler for veterans with 3 for 45 of his 3 overs. Well, veterans batting second, they managed 123 for 6 from their 15 overs. Isaiah Wilfred, he scored 81, which included 9 fours and 6 sixes to lead the veterans charge. However, Craig Emmanuel was impressive with 3 for 9 from 3 overs to beg veterans on the back foot in the early overs. In the second match, a century by West Indies under-19 player Kimani Melius was insufficient as Kako, they defeated Debarra by 4 wickets to go on top of the table in Group B. Batting after winning the toss, Debarra, they scored an impressive 224 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. Kimani Melius and Alex Joseph, they were dominant with an opening stand of 157 of 10 overs. At the end, Melius, he led the batting for Debarra with 103 of 40 balls with 14 fours and 6 sixes, followed by Alex Joseph with 50 of 28 balls with 6 fours and 2 sixes. Bowling for Kako was Jovan Charles, who pegged the Debarra back in the final overs with an economical figure of 3 for 18 from 3 overs. Now at their turn to bat, Kako plundered the Debarra bowlers to score 226 for 6 with 8 balls to spare. Wow. Well, the main contributors for Kako with the bat, Linus Gabriel, he scored a 51, which included 6 fours and 3 sixes. Chad Sipal, he was good. He scored 50, which included 3 fours and 5 sixes. Stephen Natram, 42, with 3 fours and 2 sixes. For Debarra, Nehemiah Wilfred, he returned figures of 2 for 48 from 4 overs to lead the bowling. Well, the match summary, Kako, 226 for 6 from 20 overs. Debarra, 224 for 6 from 20 overs. Victory for Kako by 4 wickets. Now, the Q Sports St. Lucia Inc. Crystal Cup 2018 pool tournament got underway this past weekend with the first and the second qualifying rounds of the tournament. In the first qualifier, it was held at BH Bar in Dennery on Friday 23rd March, and David Octave of Monrepo, he secured the first place in the final match with a 2-0 victory over Aaron St. Rose of Vieux-Fort. St. Rose, he also qualifies in second place. The second qualifier was held at Harrow's Tillering Plus in Vieux-Fort on Saturday 24th March, and it was Virgil Sadu of Miku who claimed the first place with a 2-0 victory over Mark Simeon of Vieux-Fort in the final match of the evening. Well, Simeon, he also qualifies in the second place. The tournament will continue next weekend, as on Friday 6 April at the Bish Restaurant and Bar in Cabbage Barbano, and on Saturday 7th at Charlie's Bar in Vieux-Fort from 7 p.m. Now, on Sunday, April 1st, all roads lead down south. The Flo Trevor Daniel FDP with Blazing FM, Meridian FM, and KFC would like to extend an invitation to the football community to the grand 5 vs 5 small goals tournament. The Sandy Beach Recreational Park in Vieux-Fort will host 32 teams from all over St. Lucia, battling for the bragging rights, prize monies, and the esteemed title of KFC Aquamele 2018 Football Champions. Well, the tournament will run on a 1-game knockout basis. After 20 minutes of intense, grueling battles, teams all have one option: win or go home. Games ending in a tie are settled by the sudden death penalty shootout from the half line. Well, we take a break, but when we come back, West Indies captain Jason Holder, while captaining the team that in a sense failed to live up to expectations, still made the West Indies 11 ICC World Cup qualifiers. We'll tell you more when we get back. Welcome back. West Indies captain Jason Holder, while captaining a team that in a sense failed to live up to expectations in the recently concluded ICC World Cup qualifiers, has led from the front, showing himself to be one of the best all-rounders on show. Well, Holder, he scored 219 runs and took 15 wickets in 8 matches to inspire his side to qualification for the tournament proper in 2019. He led the bowling attack and seemed to step up with the bat whenever his side needed him most. His performances earned him a team of the tournament lineup as a skipper, no less. Holder is joined on the team by Evan Lewis and Marlon Samuels. Well, Lewis, who started slowly, ended with 397 runs across the 8 matches at an impressive average of 49.6. The powerful left-hander would include 3 half-centuries in that tally. The other winningest player in the team of the tournament was veteran middle-order batsman Marlon Samuels. Samuels scored 304 runs at an average of 43.42, also including 3 50s in that tally. Well, Samuels' only black mark, if there could be one, was the pedestrian strike rate with which he ended the tournament of 73. Well, Well, Cameron Akmal has been left out of Pakistan's squad for the tournament's T20 International Series with West Indies, but Asif Ali, Hussein Talat and Shaheen Shah Afridi could all make their international debuts. Pakistan will host another test nation in more than one international match for the first time since May 2015 when they faced the West Indies in Karachi in 3 T20s. The fixtures had been scheduled for November 2017, only for the West Indies to decide not to travel to Pakistan, reportedly due to security concerns. Well, Akmal has a 58 T20 international caps to his name. He misses out despite scoring 425 runs in the Pakistan Super League for Peshawar Zalmi. Only Luke Ronchi, 445, enjoyed a better tournament with the bat, but still not on the team. Anyway, well, Cricket Australia said it is not paying attention to speculation over Darren Lehmann's future amid reports that the Australian head coach is set to resign following the ball tampering scandal. Australian cricket is reeling after star batsman Steve Smith admitted the leadership group was behind the ball tampering controversy during the third test against South Africa in Cape Town. Well, Smith, he considered Australia's leadership group instructed Cameron Bancroft to tamper with the ball. Now, the under-fire opener was caught on camera rubbing the ball with a yellow tape on day 3 on Saturday. Already stripped of the captaincy for the remainder of the third test, which Australia lost by 322 runs, Smith will miss the final match in Johannesburg following an ICC sanction, while the CA continues to investigate. But Lehmann is reportedly set to become the first casualty of the crisis, which has engulfed the sport with widespread speculation regarding the 48-year-old's imminent resignation. Wow, Lehmann gone. Well, Isco, he scored a hat-trick as Spain warm up for the 2018 World Cup by crushing 2014 finalist Argentina in Madrid. Well, Spain raced into a 2-0 lead when Diego Costa stabbed past Sergio Romero before Isco side-footed his first goal. Argentina, without injured forward Lionel Messi, pulled it back to 2-1 through Nicolas Otamendi's header. Isco and Thiago Alcantara extended the lead to 4-1 with substitute Lago Arpas adding the 5th before Isco completed his hat-trick. Wow. And other notable results, England, they played to a controversial 1-1 draw, while the Brazil, they defeated Germany 1-0. That game in England, it took on Italy. Well, finally, British number 1 Johanna Konta has been knocked out of the Miami Open in the 4th round by 3-time champion Venus Williams. Defending champion Konta, ranked number 14 in the world, won the first set but eventually lost 5-7, 6-1, 6-2. The 26-year-old had beaten world number 8 Williams in straight sets in the semi-finals 12 months ago. But Williams, 37, she will play Monica Puig of Puerto Rico as fellow American Daniel Collins is in the quarterfinals. Konta saved the set point to turn the first set, which lasted just over an hour, in her favor, and she took an early advantage. But Williams, a 10-time Grand Slam singles champion, cruised through the second set to even the score, with Konta requiring a medical timeout before the deciding set. The Briton, she hit 3 aces in a row to save a break point in the third set, but Williams, she continued her dominant comeback to serve for the match. You go, girl. As sports, the DBS News continues after the break.